Welcome to Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. I'm Jennifer Powers, here with your Stallion News for August 30th, 2016. Auditions for the Baldwin Players' fall production of The Birds by Aristophanes were held August 22nd and 23rd at 6:30 p.m. in the Howard Auditorium. Here's more on the story. Aristophanes' play The Birds comes to ABAC stage. Dr. Brian Ray, professor of English and theater, held auditions at the Howard Auditorium. Auditions were open to ABAC students, faculty, and staff, as well as community members. The play will have several main characters and a chorus of about 15 people who will have small speaking parts. Volunteers for production with the technical and backstage side can contact Dr. Ray.
What is The Birds? Well, it's a play written by Aristophanes. It was written in 414 BC, and so it's been around a long time. So we're looking at an ancient Greek comedy, and it is a comedy. It's farce and satire all kind of rolled into one, and it has it's about birds. Couple people from Athens decide they want to get away from all the hubbub and politics and oppression of Athens, and they go off to live with the birds. And so now I'm not giving a lot away there because that really happens right at the beginning. So, but it's how that happens that makes it a lot of fun. This play is going to have, it was written in 414 BC. This is clearly not 414 BC if you look around us. So I'm working on taking this 2,500-year-old play and updating it for a 21st century audience. So the politics of Athens is going to sound a whole lot like the politics of an election year in the United States. The issues that are present in ancient Athens are very, very similar to what we have to go through today. I guess things don't really change all that much. And so it's just updating it. I have to admit, I've got to clean it up a little bit because the Greeks are not as, well, let's just say they're freer thinkers than most Americans are, and they don't mind talking about certain things. And so I've got to figure out a way to make that work. Let's see what else. We're going to, as in everything I do at ABAC with the theater, is I'm making it a little bit academic. And so I'm looking at making this production have certain elements of the ancient Greek productions. So we're going to use a chorus, just like they would have then. We're going to use Greek costumes. We're going to have, in ancient Greece, the plays were presented with masks that were amplifiers that created better sound in their theaters. So we're going to create masks for all of our actors. And it's going to be a lot of fun, very colorful, very a great emphasis on the farce of the play, so it will be something people can laugh at and just have a really good time. Yes, there's a little bit of a message, but mostly it's about having fun and learning a few things about ancient Greece along the way.
I'm Meg, and I am currently attending ABAC, and my major is theater, and I'm really excited about this play, The Birds. I've never heard of it, and I've never encountered a play this old, so I think it's very exciting and interesting. And I don't have a particular part that I want. I would be thankful for anything that I get, and it's really exciting, and I feel like everyone should come out and watch it. It's gonna be bomb.
My name is Carrie Jones. I am an ABAC graduate and a huge ABAC supporter. I'm pretty involved in the community, and I was very excited to read that the Baldwin Players is offering this opportunity not only to ABAC students, but also to faculty, staff, and community members. I think this is going to be a really exciting play. Really looking forward to it. Dr. Ray has jazzed it up. It's going to be super exciting. know that there's going to be a full house watching it.
The play will be a modernized version of the 14th century Greek play, with the humor and mirror image of problems society still faces today. Dr. Ray expects people will enjoy it. The production of The Birds will take place October 27th through the 29th at 7 p.m. in the Howard Auditorium. Admission is free to ABAC faculty and staff and students. The ticket cost is $10 per person for general public. Coming up on the calendar, Horticultural Club will be holding a meeting today at 5:30 in the Horticulture Building. Pegasus will be holding an open mic night Thursday, September 1st from 7 to 9 p.m. Fall graduation priority applications are due by next Friday, September the 9th at 2:30 p.m. ABAC Dining Hall and Coffee Corner will be closed Monday, September 5th, 2016 in observation of Labor Day. They will reopen Tuesday during regular business hours. The Aggie C-Store will be open from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Lakeside C-Store will be open from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pizza and Sub Connection will be open for regular business hours, 7:45 a.m. to 12 a.m. That's all for this edition of Stallion TV. Thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Powers.